old game. What's it from? Because I do know it's an old game. It was released in 2012. Anywho. I played a little bit of it, I think early this year. I got to some shop, bought some things, and then I put it up for a little bit. I played a bunch of other games in the meantime. So it's still quite brand new to me, but I was going to play through it and show it off. I'm not sure how the edit's going to look for this game because I have a specific goal with it. Not that I edit my videos that much already. I still don't really know what I'm doing, so can't say we're gonna lose too much quality if I don't focus too hard on this one. I figured I'd start playing it in between Darksiders stuff. I've been wanting to get to Dust for a while, and I don't think waiting to finish all of the Darksiders content is... I'm too impatient. But without further ado, we'll hop into it. Looks like I played for 40 minutes. I'll just make a new one though. Make a new one.
Our world has fallen to fade, its great works long since complete, its storied civilizations long since fallen to dust. The greatest legends of Elysium long since forgotten. What was once a land of promise has fallen to the ravages of war. And it was in this, our most desperate hour, that the greatest of Elysian tales began. The lone warrior stood against an army, slashing his way through all who opposed him. The mob stood no chance, and the soldier showed no mercy. But despite his victories, his skills, his ruthlessness, the valiant soldier would perish on this day. Not to the mob,
to wage war.
but to a single
Did that cutscene end a bit early?
Dust. Dust.
Alright, hold on. Get a moment, because I realize... Alright, there we go. That was a bit of work to get that fixed. We've been yelling at someone named Dust, last I checked.
Eyes.
What? A talking sword? What are you?
Only that which you have summoned.
Summoned? How? For what purpose?
That I do not know. But we shall learn in time. Now rise and claim the blade of Ara.
The Blade of Ara.
Stop! Stop right there!
And who is she?
Me? I'm Fidget, guardian of his sword.
Pretty bad guardian if you can't keep your sword
No
with
offense, but aren't you a bit, well, small? For a guardian, I mean.
Hey, I just look after that thing. After 200 years, nobody expects a sword to just fly off and start, talking. I'm kind of wishing somebody told me this was part of the job description. Or maybe they did, and I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I'm sorry, I think I misheard before. You said your name was Fidget?
Hey, this isn't about me. You're the one who's got my sword. How about you tell me your name?
I'm...
Calm yourself, Fidget. His name is Dust, and he is the one who woke me from my slumber.
So, Fidgets, then?
That's me. And you're... Dust?
It would seem that way, though I can't recall that name. So, what is this sword?
I am the Blade of Ara, and you, Dust, are my fated sword bearer.
Yes, well, that's all great and everything, but I think it's about time I got this sword back to the clan.
I can't let you just leave with this sword, Fidget. Right now, it's the only thing that knows who I am. I don't even know how I got here.
Well, then you leave me no choice. I challenge you! The winner gets the sword!
Well,
All right, you win. But don't think I'm leaving empty-handed. I'm coming with you. But, I really need the sword back
Quick
when
and
you're
easy
done
fight.
doing, you know, whatever it is you're doing.
What exactly am I doing, Hara?
The answers you seek lie to the east. There is a path through the glade that leads down the mountainside, and from there you will find a village. That is your first step.
Then will you give me the sword? I really need to get it back home before anyone notices it's, gone.
When I find out just what it is I'm supposed to do with it, it's all yours, Fidget. Come on, let's go.
Really fast friends / enemies. .2D side-scroller movement. I haven't messed around with this since Hollow Knight. There's a lot of ambiance in this game. Press, click to jump. I have doubts. Wait, what? Interesting. Spacebar has like a straight up jump. For some reason, click moves me a little bit. Let's get an extra input in there or something. A whole piece of chicken, mysterious wall chicken. Okay, I can't kill the monies.
What is it, Fidget?
Well, my kind has what you'd call a sixth sense. And there's something just ahead.
Wild sixth sense. A new ability. Your sixth sense grants me abilities, I guess. Can I only dash to the right? That doesn't seem right. Definitely used up a bunch of my meter. That's not gonna work. Okay. Okay, I see. Other things. I just got a Q or E. I see. I missed that part. The menu went away on its own. I couldn't see. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. It says there's more direction I can go up here, but I somehow doubt that. Alright. Moving on. More wall chicken. A note. Treasure In ancient times, our greatest possessions and staunchest allies were locked away using powerful magic beyond our comprehension. The only way to reclaim these lost treasures is to use the magically attuned keys strewn about our world. I only hope there's enough time to free them all.
All right, we found a chest.
Correction. We found a locked chest.
Well, what are you waiting for? Smash it open.
That would be unwise, Dust. These chests are protected by arcane locks from the last era, and are well beyond my capabilities.
I suppose we'll need a key then.
They won't let me inside. No, can't go in there. I'm not confident I know how I feel about all the voice acting. The voice acting's fine. I got a shiny deer. I don't know if I can stand all the voices.
Calm yourself, Fidget. Dust.
Those are not as
Focus.
cute as the deer.
Remember what you've learned thus far.
I've learned to jump, dash, and swing. Oh, I can't turn that fast?
Whoa! Nobody said anything about monsters.
Strange. Where did I learn these skills?
You wield the Blade of Ara, and with it, all the skills imbued therein.
Hello? Monsters?
Is that why I summoned you? To control this power?
It is unlikely, Dust, that I would awaken from my slumber for such selfish reasons. There is a village beyond these woods. Perhaps finding it will aid in restoring your memories.
And then we'll be in the clear, right? No more monsters?
Fidget, I think things are about to get a whole lot worse.
And to think, this morning started off so well. At least take these feeble fruits. Something tells me you're going to need them.
Some feeble roots. From the screen, you can manage equipment and items. If your health is low, indicated by the green bar, you can assign healing items to the quick item slot and use them with H. Look, it's just a lot of storytelling to make. Okay, the menu was doing stuff, I guess. Equipped. Alright, great. It's just... I don't know. The game being so, like, aware of itself and feeling the need to make everything make sense by giving, like, story dialogue for all of it is... It's a little much. I did another attack somewhere in there. It won't give it back? I don't know. The combat feels very willy-nilly so far. Okay. That was a cool animation. Okay. I'm figuring it out. The combos matter. How did I jump? Probably shouldn't be playing around. Not at low health. Was it? Oh. Oh, just hitting K allows me to do stuff. I ate a couple berries. I hit any of the buttons and they stop doing stuff. Okay. I'm getting the hang. Can only read the combos so quickly. Cool. It's always fun to juggle. That barrier had a very loud turn-back noise.
Hold here, Dust. You have unlocked a new ability. Bear witness to the dust storm.
The dust storm.
I like it.
Hold the secondary attack to perform the dust storm. But beware, skilled as you may be, you cannot maintain the storm for long without hurting yourself.
In that case,
Man,
maybe
oh
I
man.
can help. If you press the super ballistic fidget action button of power, I'll perform an attack so spectacularly awesome that it'll produce emotions you didn't even know existed. Please contain yourselves as I demonstrate.
That was
Magical.
very pretty.
Well, maybe I'll just keep the rest of my repertoire to myself.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I'm sure it'll come in handy somehow.
Actually, Dust, between the three of us, this could be quite useful. The dust storm can manipulate Fidget's projectile into a more powerful attack. Observe.
Wow! Oh, by the way, every time I use my power, it'll use up a bit of energy meter. You can recharge the meter with melee combos.
Yes, Dust. Between your combos
We're
and
just gonna
Fidget's
say the
own
words
powers,
energy
you
meter.
can achieve a higher hit chain,
Like that
which will
means
yield
anything.
bonus experience after each battle. However, if you are struck by an enemy, the chain will be broken, and you will lose your bonus experience.
All right, I think I understand.
If this is all too much for you, you can check out the help screen via the pause menu.
Thanks, Fidget. I'll take a look if I'm ever in trouble.
I'm... Managed to get hit first time. That sucks. I was bound to take the hit, but the fact that he could just turn around mid-attack sure is something. Okay. Okay, we'll go figure that out. Do I have to do all the dialogue again? It does have a skip function, so... Glad I can interrupt enemy attacks with that. Yeah. The combat will eventually flow really well. Once I finally figure out what I'm doing. Okay. Certainly got hit too much. Using all my skill. There's in like underlying tempo because there's no buffering inputs. So there's interesting points where I go to do an attack, but I hit it just a little bit too early and get punished because the animation's still going.
Hold here, Dust.
Okay. We did hear about this.
I like it.
Hold the
In that.
That was.
Alright, we're feeling
I'm
it.
sorry.
Actually, the
Alright, time to not die immediately? That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, by the way, every time I use my power, it'll use up a bit of energy meter. You can recharge the meter with melee combos.
yes, Dust. However,
All right.
If this is all too
I
much
like
for you,
how
you can check out the help
the
screen via the
consistency of
cross
that
menu.
attack
Thanks,
was
Fidget. I'll
shown
take a look if I'm ever in
because
trouble.
it didn't do as much damage this time. The difference between tap and hold is not very much. Is he gonna fall down? Fall down dead. That's so fun. They flew so far off screen. One day I'll learn the buffer. But now I have to buffer myself. I'm not that professional. Alright. Not too bad. It saved itself. It looks like there's more stuff to be found this way. Did I straight up miss it? Do I have to re-defeat all these enemies in order to leave? No. It sure feels like it. Being able to combine all of the attacks is really dope. Super cool. Is that a blueprint? For a cotton vest?
Hey, you just leveled up.
Is that what I did?
And
It feels good. Great, even.
as it should, Dust.
Gravy.
You acquired a skill gem. Open the character screen to the inventory to upgrade your abilities and become even more powerful.
Leveling up feels great. I have enemies 2 inches in front of me. Who needs health and defense when you could just attack? feels gravy. It's interesting that the enemies respawn just for leaving the area. I'm gonna die again. Let's not do that. I didn't get a slam attack there. Which means I lost probably everything I just did. Okay. Okay. Man, oh man. The enemy was too far away, got punished. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Juggling the enemies is cool, but I can't do anything with them down there.
Hey, you just leveled up.
Is that what?
Alright, there's the level up dialogue. I'll put it there, we'll confirm that. Then we can just go and save, make sure that that's not an issue. There's something I'm not getting back in those other areas. Saving on just touching feels just touching saving the game feels clunky, but it doesn't like interrupt anything, so that's cool. You can certainly send all of the enemies to the moon. The music is so majestic right now. For nothing going on. They chased and I ran. 5, maybe 6 of them, all armed to the teeth and closing in fast. I made it to Archer's Pass, but with an arrow in my leg, they caught up with me at that headless statue. Surrounded, desperate, and nowhere else to go, I climbed to the hand and made a leap of faith. Did you survive? Because that sounds almost like suicide. Oh, hey. A treasure key. Apparently worth 3,000 coins. In a very windy wind tunnel. Uh-oh. I can parry to a degree? That's interesting. I tried to heal, I didn't notice the new enemy behind me. Apparently I'm gonna be resetting this game a lot. Okay, enemies be gone. I am up here now. taking random damage. It's not truly random. But unless I have actually every enemy under control, they have the ability to hit. And that's my fault for getting hit, I suppose, but... It definitely feels rough when it's kind of hard to tell where everyone is standing. Oops. Did not mean to hit that. Smacking all the enemies I can find. Like that. Just got hit in the middle of that. When, like, sure, I saw the guy walk up behind me, but I thought I had everyone under control, and I did not. That's not the right thing. How do I... That guy wasn't there when I closed my menu. Are you serious? I'm gonna make it through this room eventually. Is it... What are the buttons? Tab? It's tab. I was just looking to put this in here so I can recover more. Keep getting hit. All right. Moving on. Mild amounts of speed run. Definitely won't pay for it. What is that wind tunnel, I wonder? What was that? Was that a level up point, actually? That could have been what that was. And like that enemy started swinging their weapon before I even touched the ground, and I find that offensive. Falling off screen shouldn't punish me so terribly. Or that enemy that I thought I was gonna hit with the ground slam, but apparently that wasn't gonna happen. Hey, over 100 on the combo. How wonderful.
Wow.
Good lord. I'm gonna have
It's
to turn
really
the audio
beautiful
down
up
again.
here.
Yeah. So, any idea where we are?
I was maybe hoping you could
A
tell
hill.
me.
Oh, silly me. I seem to have dropped all my detailed maps and navigational equipment chasing after a crazy flying sword.
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this fidget.
Well, you should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time I've seen this view. I've stood here before, in this very spot.
Then perhaps you recognize the village at the base of these cliffs?
It's hard to make out from here. We'll need to drop down to the valley floor if we want to get any closer.
Very well. Proceed as you wish, Dust.
Alright. Yeah. Let's talk to the menu real quick. That's as low as it goes. That's as low as it goes. That's so loud in my ears. Why is as low as it goes? Alright, there was a chest back there, so let's... Also, she's going on about some magical item here. Let's find out some stuff. Another level up. That is what that massive flash is. Okay. Yeah, I saw you. Alright. Getting some murder. Is it something over here? Can I go farther somehow? It does not want to let me in there. So I'm gonna go with no. Wonder what her sixth sense was all about. There might be no escape, but I figured it out, I promise. I was going back for the chest, that's all the way back here. Rude. A little bit of a save. A jump attack that I could only barely see charge off screen. It's so nice that they quick saved me right here. Alright. I hit the wrong button during that combo, but... Oh. Okay. Let's all take a serious chill pill. Give me all my loot, but like serious chill pill. Maybe do some running. I'm glad that missed. Really hope I don't get hit randomly by this enemy back here. Alright. I really probably could just leave. I suppose that does make saving more convenient if that's how they're gonna set it all up. This is a little too far back. No, it's exactly how far back? Okay, it's exactly how far back. W to open. Down, 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 up, right? Okay. A Lautanut. A Feeble Fruit. There's this hole over here. A Revival Stone. We'll never need those. Skill gem available. Just wondering if it was gonna give me like a crouch through here. Okay, so we got some stuff. I only have one remaining gem though. Okay. Keep pouring it into attack. Inventory. That's all fine and dandy. Got none of that. Got some health. Sure, this is a map. How fantastic. Quest. There's a village. Materials. Sure, materials. Stats. Stats are stats. Alright, cool. I don't think I'm fitting in there. So. But is that all I got from... Yeah, I went through all those. That must have been all I got from that. I hear there's a warp. I might invest in that this time. Don't mind me jumping through the barrier that I'm not allowed to walk through. I think I got just outside of the range of the aggroed enemies. Okay. W to teleport. World map. I cannot access it yet. I think it's quite literally at the next save point that they teach me how to do that, so... My energy depleted because I button mashed and lost all my stuff. Oh yeah, my attack's a lot higher, that's why everyone's dying so quickly now. That's some pretty fast scaling to go from needing to fight these enemies to just kind of hitting them once or twice. I assume the areas will scale just as much, but even my splash damage is nearly killing most of these enemies. Plenty of gold materials and stuff. The mythical enemies falling from the sky. I wish the juggle from the storm was less aggressive. It'd be nice if I could actually like continue to combo those enemies. They fly way off the screen. What in the world was that pop up? Oh, that was the drop down pop up, obviously. I just didn't expect not tutorial nonsense, but tutorial nonsense to show up for no reason. Committing maximum murder. Getting all the resources I could want. Also, just getting more comfortable with the combat. I figure it's worth it. I've been playing this save file as long as I played the last one right about now. And Boy, howdy. I haven't done much that's crazy or anything. I just backtracked quite a bit, died a couple more times. It was bound to happen. I also only really remember, like, the shop showing up next, which I imagine is what's at the bottom of this hill. I was gonna go. That used the revival stone? I'm half tempted to get hit. I'm half tempted to get hit. I mean, that's just... We'll let it go. Revival stone, schmival stone. What the heck? I thought that was gonna be like a choice or something, or maybe I hit a button and didn't mean to, but... That's so unfortunate. Oh, that reminds me the first time I used a revival stone. It might be mild spoilers, but there was a dialogue talking about... This story's not gonna land, but there was a piece of dialogue talking about being all cool and stuff and being badass or whatever, and then like the moment that dialogue line went off, I had died and popped a revival stone. They might have been talking about it. I don't know. It doesn't matter. The joke's not gonna land, especially if I can't remember it from 6 months ago. I got distracted. I got distracted with hold K in midair to perform an aerial dust storm. Oh, that makes it slightly easier, but why does that have to be two different abilities? I've accidentally tried to activate dust storm in air already. It would be nice if it would have worked off the bat. It's my fault for being a pseudo button masher. Oops. Wow, those are some interesting screen transitions. Oh, that was another treasure key. I know I came back for a reason. You keep having these Sixth Sense vibes. That one's different. Up, down, right, up, up, up. I'm the coolest. Got a warped pendant. Something explosive.
Is that a tent? Is there somebody in there?
Ah, whatever it is, it's got glowing evil eyes of evil.
A merchant lies in wait.
Very
Do
evil
not let
eyes.
his appearance frighten you. I sense he only wishes to assist in our journey.
Psh, I wasn't frightened. Just surprised at the, savings. Come on, let's talk to him.
I think I'm gonna struggle to not just make fun of this game for its dialogue. I think I'm gonna struggle. Surely there's a save shortly after this. We'll do this real quick. Probably wrap up for today.
Expecting you, stranger.
Who are you?
Merely a friend with many wares for sale. Shall we conduct business?
All my good friends demand money from me. Okay, so I can buy healing items. How cool? Pendants that do things? I just picked... Oops, sorry. I just picked up a warped pendant. And that gives me +2 attack. And +2 luck. +2 attack +1 luck, +4 defense. Obviously, that's the good one. I have just enough to buy it because of how much I've bought. We'll come back around. Augments for the blade. You wonder if this will actually dull the blade. A whetstone, bunch of attack. Okay. There's armor. That does some stuff. I value luck. Luck is cool. Teleport stone, revival stone. That costs a lot. Materials. Neat. I don't really need any of that right now. So... some defense would be nice. Consider the pendant, but I can get up to 4 whetstones. That feels like a consumable somehow. Maybe I'm wrong? I can get some armor. Armor that'll increase luck. I have this. I picked that up. Maybe I should check my inventory for a
Before you
moment.
leave, might I propose an offer?
That would depend on the offer.
If I may be so bold, you are not prepared for the journey ahead. I, however, can offer assistance. Please, accept this blueprint as a gift. Should you find a blacksmith and the necessary materials, they may be able to craft the item for you. I can offer you materials as well, though I'm not entirely sure what materials this land deems of value. I am not from around here, as I'm sure you've guessed by now. Once
Yeah,
you've
what do
sold
you
me
know
a new
about my
material
journey?
type, I will be able to restock my store with it. As for your reward, I will pay you a bonus for the first new material you sell me.
Ah, he'll buy them at a high price.
Well,
That
yes,
accent was not
yes, I
worth
will.
the
Thank you.
the obvious.
Watch your back, my friend.
I'm not confident I'm a fan of the comic relief character. Okay, so inventory. Armor. I have a blueprint. I see. Not too worried about that. When the cotton one will do probably just as fine as what I want it to. Augments looks like can be slotted, might not be consumable. That'd be pretty neat. Rings, I didn't pick any of those up. Pendant, I did pick up a real pendant, and I found that, which maybe I can sell it for 800. That'd be pretty dope. And then another ring slot. Okay.
I am here to serve.
Serve me, you will. We're gonna switch to sell mode. Ah. Interesting. So this is this new stuff that I can have restock. Just sell one of all of these. The ability to like skip menuing a little bit is neat, but probably allows for significant glitching. Or the fact that it's so ramshackle keeps it from being able to do stuff. I wonder if somebody's found any funny tricks. The simple one appeals to me, and then the cotton shirt. Or I can...
Feed the good babies.
I will be sure to feed the babies. They've had so much food today, though. That's not true. They've had a normal amount of food, but it's... Okay, 200 for that. 160 for that. And then I could get a ring for another 100 rather than blowing the entire load on one item. I could get several. So we'll do that. And now I haven't spent all my money and I have cool stuff. I can put that one on as well because I already have a pendant. All right.
Your transaction is most appreciated. The materials you've sold me will be quite useful. I'll attempt to restock them as time goes on. I also share my stock with other merchants. With our help, you will save valuable time collecting rarer materials.
Thank you.
Watch your back, my friend.
Thank you, mysterious being. Inventory. Let's go equip all the stuff that we just got. Come on, give me my mouse back. Okay, now we've equipped a bunch of stuff and we're ready for the future. There's so much undiscovered stuff back there, but I wasn't under the impression that I was actually going to achieve anything. All right, let's see if there's a save point here closer to the village. Could use a bomb. Are there skills available? Oh, dope. I'm gonna keep investing into attack until I can't. But clearly there's a limit. Oh, cool. And now I have the alright. I'm glad I didn't take a bunch of damage from that. Oh hey, save point. That's what I was looking for. Slot 2. Alright, super cool. We'll call it there for now. It's probably bedtime for me. Alright. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you in the next one. I don't know how to make an end card, and I don't know if this is what I want to do, but we're gonna do it. I kinda need something to put at the end of the video so I can do stuff and tell you that I want to play games and show them to you.